Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing two wonderful readings for you today. We have the card of miracles, and the second card that I'm going to be reading later on today reads, out of the mess comes elegant order. Almost saying that all that happens is meant for a reason. It all has a meaning, and we're going to be looking at that. Yes, that includes the mess, the crap, and I like that. You have one that's all messy and one that's really quiet. And I love the 20, which comes down to 2, which the harmony between the darkness and the light coming together to bring in your path, your personal path. This contrast is needed, and the more you see it as a gift in life or a reason for you to look, the more you're going to get further. Honestly, Pisces, the miracle is in the perception of what you're seeing. If you see things as, if you're grateful for all things and you see them as blessings, you'll get further. And you know, sometimes I feel a little bit passive in the way that I say that, because I feel like some people think, oh, she's saying, you know, make lemons out of lemonade, and, you know, it almost sounds like I'm telling you, don't get angry, don't get sad, don't get mad. And that's not, I would never suggest that. Honestly, I wouldn't. But I want you that after you've gotten sad, mad, cried the tears, yelled the words, to sit for a moment and see if there's anything else that needs to be looked at. Because usually, most likely, uncoincidentally, there is always something there for you to look at. Do I want you to stop being human? Absolutely not. I don't want to. I don't want to be a saint. I don't want to be somebody who goes, everything is great. Everything's not great. We don't come here to have everything great. We go back up to our home, or our realm of spiritual energy, where we don't have this human weight on us to have that kind of energy, but we also can't, at least I feel we can't savor the contrast of this world where we can really look at things in depth. So all I'm saying is that when you get frustrated, because I do too, example, yesterday nothing was happening my way. I was caught in something of electronic proportions that I couldn't control. And instead of sitting here and trying to figure out how I could get around it, push past through it, force it, doing something that I want, which is my usual go-to as somebody who has a lot of masculine energy, I decided to sit back and go to lunch with a friend and not work at all. And that was new for me, Pisces. I don't do that. I don't say, okay, I release it to the universe, and I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to be with somebody I feel good with. And we're going to talk about different things. And it made all the difference in the world. By the time I got home, I had a cooler brain. I'd taken enough break just to realize that maybe there was a few things I could do. And expecting nothing, expecting that it wouldn't go right, but it did. It fixed itself. Well, it didn't fix itself. I helped it along, somebody else helped it along, but it ultimately was a lot easier than it would have been if I had just sat and fretted about it for hours, lending this negative energy of conflict, of trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Okay, so we're going to go into miracles. This card reminds me of my precious friend who departed the world of the living around the 2nd or the 3rd of February. Nobody's quite sure because she took off on her own and did it. No, it was a, it wasn't in that kind of vein. It was in a hospice care, so, double rainbows were our thing, our special thing. We saw 3 or at least 4 double rainbows in each other's company. It was quite the occurrence. If you needed a sign from spirit, that was quite the one. And the word miracles follows it. So I'm gonna let, if her energy wants to come in, I know she's kind of new at being back, but she was quite the shaman last time I saw her, quite the feeling like the expert of tripping the light fantastic up there, the way I see it in my mind anyway. We're going to read a little bit of what this card has to say. The storms of the past are passing, and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Expansion. There's that word again. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Okay, the words, the sentence that is really doing it for me is believe that you deserve the best. Even in times when things are not going your way, believe that those beautiful rainbows are going to show up, make an appearance, and show you how beautiful this world can be. Okay, usually I would take these in the morning, but I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to take the Power to Surrender card. Why? Because I can. Oh, shout out to everybody who's become a member. I know January, usually not the best time because everybody's getting over Christmas, but anybody who did and joined a Patreon, oh, and I've seen some people that have been with me a long time join Patreon. That's you, Wonder Seeker. Thank you so much. I am tickled pink to see you all there. I hope you're enjoying the extra content. Ooh. Okay. I've had a book for this card, like, suddenly jump out of my library. Interesting. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay. And non-action is maybe, like I was talking yesterday, sometimes the idea is the action is not to act, not to overreact, I would even say. Okay? Create that space of peace for yourself when it's needed, because sometimes life will throw things at you. I took yesterday as a challenge from Spirit to go against what I usually do, which is fight the uphill battle. To get that book is still falling down. Can you hear it? Out of mess comes elegant order. Okay, so every time you fall, I'm going to read that. Out of the mess comes elegant order. I guess that's what they want me to say. Okay? So sometimes it is a question of you to stop, and you'll see the miracles happen. So this is Spiritual Guidance Day. So that's what they're telling. They're giving you like tips, tricks. I always feel like they're saying, look, listen, if you do this, this will get better. Okay? So sometimes they throw chaos in your way to make you stop and see if there's a different way. Okay? That's what I feel for sure, Pisces. I feel that idea that they want you to stop. I love the unicorn horn on her head. Okay? Miracles, unicorns. There's a theme here. It's almost like they're saying, when you do this, good things are going to happen. Miracles are going to start showing up. Because you're doing things differently. It's all been about different perspectives. Emerging. I am emerging into the light with joy and ease. See? If you take my story from yesterday, that's what it did. I emerge out of the situation calm, peaceful, in a very different state of mind than if I would have done it the usual way. Bucking the whole way through. Hitting, trying to, like, make the mess disappear that had, I will say, beautifully shown up in my life. A beautiful whole mess of things that I couldn't fix. I couldn't do it. By all means, if you can fix something, but if you're helpless to do so, and the worst thing you can do is feel desperate and at the mercy of things. I think that's the big one. To feel helpless. What if something terrible happens that I can't fix? Somebody gets sick. My system completely crashes, and the head didn't do anything to make it happen. And all of these things that, those are the big scary bads. Those are the things that happen. Somebody passes away, like my mother did, suddenly in July 2020, like Catherine did, like they told me in February of last year. What do you do with those things? What do you do with those things? Like I said, it's okay to stop. It's okay to catch your breath. It's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to be angry. But after you've done those things, don't let the opportunity to emerge from that situation with a different point of view, with a different way of being, with a different way of thinking. When somebody passes that we love, we always come out the other side with retrospective ideas of how they lived their lives. With my father, I thought, he didn't have anything when he died, but he lived a full life, full of experiences that he wanted. He never stopped. He did it regardless of what it did. He was like a railway train. And Catherine did the same. I think that her spirit knew that her journey would be short, so she never stopped to get stuck anywhere for too long. She wanted to live, and she did. And to look at their lives and see what their paths were, what their journey. Well, the love that they gave you, the contrast that they offered sometimes. When you sit and think about these things, you get a lot more. The picture expands, and that's what they want you. They want you to emerge. They want you to expand with everything you look at. The things that break your heart. The things that make you mad. The things that make you happy. Out of this mess comes elegant order in your life. It does bring in wisdom and knowledge and a balance. All right, so I'm going to start pulling some tarot cards before we run out of time, or somebody says something. Seven of Pentacles. We are in the year 7. It's time to assess. And the Magician. Beautiful. Got a lot of magic available to you. Ooh. The Chaos, there it is. The Ten of Cups. Okay, we're going to put the Three of Pentacles here. Six of Swords. The Judgment. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Tower, and the Ten of Cups. Love the position of these two things. Showing the yin and the yang. Okay? The blessings out of the misery. Okay? the action, the conflict into the peace. All related, all together, meaning the same. It gives you the tools. It lets you assess what is coming in and how you can deal with it, Pisces. Along for the ride is spirit and people showing you how everything is connected. They're helping you assess. They're helping you get the tools that you need. Every situation is a great opportunity to learn more, to be more. Excuse me. I'm going to take a drink here. Cafe Coco. Every situation is showing how everything is connected. Look how everything is connected here. The thing is, Pisces, is that sometimes we don't know how things are connected. We look back, like they say, hindsight is 20/20. But in this case, it's more than this. You're seeing more than hindsight. You're actually in the moment realizing a lot faster, a lot quicker, that out of the mess comes order of some sort, comes wisdom, comes understanding. You are understanding this, okay? The Six of Swords in reverse is, usually this is a card of moving on, okay? Like this is like, you see the sun is shining and showing you, but you're past that. You're past the trying to move on or move past. You know that it's right here, right now, in this non-action. You know that it's time to stop and deal with the chaos and the magic of it all. You're understanding, like, you're standing there and they're showing me things flying around you, like in a tornado, and you're looking around and you can see how that and this and that connects. You are in a calm in the eye of the storm. You're no longer on the outside looking in, you're in the inside, understanding what's outside. It's very profound, because this is a perception that you need to help you carry on. And it gets you out of conflict a lot faster. You have to realize that. It gets you out of that mindset a lot faster. The Judgment card, like we said, I think it was yesterday, the accountable, well, probably not yesterday, the day before, because I wasn't here yesterday, as I've said. But you're accountable for choices and behavior. The time for the route that you've decided, you know this. You know that these times bring you into here. You know that this brings you there, okay? You see it? But you see it a lot better than in one card. You see it in two. You see how they work together to get you where you need to go. Oh, the sun, so pretty. And the Empress. Oh, you can't get better than that. You can't get better than that. This connection of knowing where you are, it's letting these miracles and these rainbows come in. You are surrendering to non-action. There you are. Look at you. You're basking in the sun. Because you know that once that swirl of crap that's flying around you calms down, there's going to be bright sunshine on the other side. But you're not away from it. You're right underneath it. See? The swords are away from it. The sun is shining over here. That's not the case here. You're right underneath it. You're right there. Everything is connected. Ah, that one just wanted to go. It's the Elder of Pentacles. We'll leave it out. Okay. You have the Empress. What happens when the sun hits the plants? They grow. They grow. The suns help them expand, emerge. Da, da, da. Yeah, right there. Out of seeing the darkness into the blessings that you have shows you how grateful you are when things do go right. It shows you the contrast of when they don't, and how to, either solutions on how to get out of it or how to deal with it just personally, like I did. I walked away. Don't stay in that energy. Walk away from it. To me, that was a lesson, and there may be more lessons with what happened yesterday that will come to me as time moves forward. That's the beauty of it. It never really stops. You never stop learning. You never stop growing. So then you start understanding that the contrast of it brings you into the light, into the beauty of it, and the growing. All the colors are in here. The conflict is showing you how to grow. It's as simple as that. And then you have, at the end, the Elder of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, and he's the resourceful king. And right now they're showing me, what does the King of Pentacles do? He uses everything to grow. Everything. A scrap of paper and a massive building of unsurpassed, unlimited funds. He will use everything that is given to him. Every experience, every material thing, every spiritual thing, everything that is offered is an experience to gain wisdom and to increase the resources, which is the magician. Okay? It's like accumulating so much that your bag of goodies has a fix or a cure for everything. But sometimes you need to stop. You need to stop to look at it in order for you to emerge. And that is, I think, the great. But you're through walking towards it. You're already there. So when you take this year of Seven of Pentacles coming in, and you start applying things of knowing and seeing the root system, understanding how everything's connected, spiritually, physically connected, period. Then you take those moments when you bask in the sun. You take those moments to let the sun shine in, to let the life calm down, and notice that everything is a resource to be gained by you. You have so much blessings coming in for you. Blessings and wishes. Miracle card came out for you. Your time of trying to make lemons out of lemonade is over. You know the recipe. There's no need to repeat it to yourself. You just do it now. And you're going to grow exponentially. You're going to create and gain the resources. All right, my beautiful ones. That's it for now. I'm going to do Out of the Mess Comes Elegant Order later on. I hope you can join me then. Thank you so much. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.